Hey, Brigitte or B Young coming to you here with another Wing Sister. This is episode 15, and we are doing this just to, get to know some of the Wing Sisters a little better, promote our community. Maybe you've thought about winging if you're watching this or watching the recording and you don't know if it's for you or if it's just like for certain elite people. So we're gonna take it down to uh, to a place where maybe you feel like you could try it. So, anyways, my friend Peggy has is meeting with us today, and Peggy, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, who is Peggy besides winging?
Winging, it's not my full time yet. Um, well, I have a full-time job. I'm running a business with my husband. Um, it's a tech company in the Bay Area making semiconductors, such as micromirror scanners, to be specific. Besides that, I'm a full-time water polo mom. My daughter is in high school, a water polo team, so. I take her to practices and tournaments during the season. Um,
And you have a couple
um,
of girls, right?
yeah, the
Yeah.
older one is in high school and the younger one is in fourth grade. I
Yeah.
only take her to like play days, parks, and what
Yeah.
else? Getting snacks.
Yeah, and
And
she goes on the water with you too, right?
yeah, she likes boogie boarding, sometimes sub with her friends.
Hmm.
And we take them like all together, sometimes like four or five girls on a big sub, and sometimes surfing. Actually, she likes surfing when we're in SoCal. Um, but it's
Okay.
kind of too cold and too wild here, like Pacifica or
Yeah.
the the waves here are not that great. So she
Hmm.
only comes when the water is nice, when the wave is
Hmm.
calm. But
Sounds like teenagers. How old are they?
9 and 14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
but actually the younger one, the 9 years old, is more into water sports. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, the older one is more like into water polo, but not um outdoors, not at the beach.
Okay. Awesome. It's great that you're getting into that. They're getting into it young. I wish I'd done that with mine. I mean, they're active, but they may be doing some other things. But anyway, so how did you first learn about wing foiling?
Learn about wing. You mean like to
How
where
did
did
you
I
like
see this?
one day you saw someone on the water and wanted to try
Um,
it, or you heard about it on YouTube, or do you remember how you first like found out that was a thing?
yeah, I think when I was windsurfing, I saw some wings on the water, maybe in Berkeley or Marina Bay.
Mhm.
Just some
In your
wingers
neighborhood.
start showing up. That was during the COVID lockdown, I think, during the pandemic time.
Yeah.
I usually windsurf in Marina Bay and Berkeley, yeah, in the
Yeah,
Bay
in
Area.
in the
So
San Francisco Bay Area. Yeah.
yeah, actually,
Uh,
one time I remember windsurfing in Marina Bay, going towards Albany side, like Port
mhm.
Isabel. There
Yeah.
was a winger flew past me and turned his head, gave me a big smiley face. I was like, oh, that looks interesting. And I started looking into it.
Yeah, yeah. Because your family is very athletic. You go skiing and take the kids skiing too. I know.
Yeah.
I'm just impressed with moms that can and women that could just like do everything. And you're one of those. So what made you want to try it? He looked like it was fun.
Yeah, actually, it looks like fun, and I had a vision. Like we go to Croatia every
Hmm.
summer, and it's not too windy there, like for windsurfing, only doing some storms. But I had a vision. It's like it would be perfect when I saw the wing.
Yeah.
We sub sometimes. If I use the wing to sub instead of the paddle, then that's what I imagine I would do in Croatia. It would be fun.
Yeah.
So I started trying, like looking into it and see how I liked it. So,
Yeah.
um,
So because
actually,
your husband is from there, right?
yeah, he's from Croatia and his
Yeah.
mom lives there, so we go there
And
every summer.
how about your cute accent?
I'm from Hong Kong.
It's awesome.
Used to be British Hong Kong, so I have a little weird accent. And
It's
because
very
in Hong
cute.
Kong you don't actually speak American language, American English, we use British English in school, but
Yeah.
only in the textbook. But speaking is still in Cantonese, so it's all
Yeah.
mixed up. So
Yeah, yeah,
maybe.
I understand that part because I that's the English I learned too when I lived in Norway. So when I was starting to learn English, anyways. Um, so what are some of your favorite wing spots or places you visit regularly? I know I mean you're in such a great spot. The first time I came to visit you, we just like jumped the fence and we're on the beach. And that was and it's a pretty nice spot. But besides, I mean, tell us about that. Tell us about any of your regular or your favorite spots, either locally or somewhere you've been.
Yeah, Marina Bay for sure is just behind my house. Um, that's where I started learning winging. Um, Not the playpen, but just like from Shimada Park,
Mhm.
the stairs launch. That's my favorite spot until I started going to Berkeley and met more wingers there. Then I
Yeah.
started like it there because you can social and you can hang out with other people and
Yeah.
exchange learning experience. So those are my two usual spots, but my favorite, I think, still in Croatia because it's warm water and clear. You could see the bottom, and I don't mind falling into it. So, and it's also like on the island where my mother-in-law lives. It's just walking distance, walk to the beach, and it's
Nice.
pretty enjoyable there.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Sounds like we all should go.
Yeah,
I've seen
definitely.
pictures. It's pretty beautiful. So how does it make you feel to be in the water or like what's the best part for you?
Being
In
in
or
the
on the
water.
water? Like,
Um,
is there anything that makes you feel like different or better or yeah.
in the water, it's like winging is like flying on the water surface feels
Hmm.
surreal. Um, I feel peaceful and so relaxed with my
Yeah.
music on. Like I bring my phone and play music.
Nice.
Even when the wind is low and I'm slacking, I still like enjoy just being on the water. Like it's
Nice.
and the best part maybe after the water, I just go to the jacuzzi to warm up my wetsuit
Nice.
on and change my wetsuit there. So
It's a pretty
everything, the whole
nice
package
setup.
is pretty fun.
Um, so what's your consistency level for getting on the water and what might be getting in the way?
Consistent during the season, I could go like 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah,
Um,
like during our
Maybe once
summer
in a while
season.
when,
Yeah.
yeah, that's in summer season, but in the winter, maybe during the storms when we meet up, uh,
Yeah.
once in a while. What's getting in the way? I think mostly windsurfing. To be honest, I still enjoy windsurfing more, just
That's all right.
because it's more windy.
Yes.
Um, what's else?
And
I
you have a lot invested in that and you're
work
pretty good
on
at it.
school
So
pickups.
I've seen you. I totally get that. So
It's
what's like if you had a magic wand, how would your day look like? Like what would you do more of or less of?
mm, I if I have a magic wand, I guess I would rather have. 2 more hours of sunlight and
Yeah,
2 more feet of water. That would be nice.
I love
So,
it. This is a new
so I
one.
could fit everything in my schedule, like
Yeah,
work, windsurf, winging.
yeah,
That
right.
would be ideal.
So understanding like the nature of this sport, we probably all had to adjust. And how would you say you have adjusted your life or adjusting your life to make it happen? You
Hmm.
did buy a home on the on the water, which is one. I remember you telling me the story, and that was like one of the things that was important, right? So, anything else that you can think of?
Yeah, that
Even
was
though that was a
totally
big one.
inspired. Yeah,
Yeah.
inspired by windsurfing. So we have
Yes.
it by the water. Yeah, to make it happen, I always pack my gear in the car, like during the season, just
Hmm.
leave them in the car. Um, and I guess I drive to work and to schools with them, and my kids just need to deal with it. They'll be separated in 2 compartments with my board in the middle. Um,
I love it.
and also, I keep my wetsuit on going back to work if I didn't
Oh,
finish something.
so
So,
you're
yeah,
ready.
yeah. So
That's
I have
awesome.
a window in my office. I could see the wind, I could see the water, like the trees moving, and the water has white caps. It's calling. It's like, okay, I need to go. I can't focus anymore. Then just come back after.
Yeah, sometimes it just refreshes you and give you a second wind, right?
Yeah.
So
So,
sometimes we can be more productive. It's not all
oh
about
yeah,
time
totally.
management. It's
Like
about
if you
like
can't focus
finding,
anymore, then just go
yeah,
do wherever and come back. Yeah.
right, doing what gives you energy, right?
Hmm.
So what's some of your favorite takeaways from being part of the water sport community?
Like,
Like you mentioned, you sometimes you just go a little, you drive a little bit instead of winging or windsurfing in front of your house because you like the community and you like to see people, right?
yeah, so
Anything that you feel like you gained from that?
it's really wonderful to meet people from
Yeah.
all walks of life. Like all the people windsurf or winging are quite interesting. They have different stories and they're
Yes.
pretty cool people. Um,
Awesome.
it's
Yeah,
really
that's so
awesome,
cool.
like how they share their learning experience and winging experience and all their life experience. It's really nice like to get together and have parties and yeah.
Mhm. That's great. Yeah, it's special. So, would you say learning to wing has helped you in other areas of your life? And if it has, like, maybe tell us about that. You feel
Yeah,
like
I
there's some
think
life
yeah,
transfer skills or something like that?
it helps to heal everything. Basically, it's
Mhm.
the best place to be isolated when you're sick. Um, then it makes you happy when you're sad. It's a great place to meditate when you're stressed out.
Yes.
Being on the water is just a wonderful place to have peace of mind and help you to come up with new ideas and just relax and everything.
Thanks, Peggy, for sharing your story. And we will be in touch again soon. And I'm so happy and appreciative of your time and our whole community is. So.